Johan, you're off screen. Hello, we're 808s and Cold Takes, your friendly neighborhood media outlet. As we get into the new year of 2025, we decided to just make little lists and we're going to present them as such.
I don't know what else. Time to whip those lists out.
Yeah.
Okay.
For reference sake, the categories are Project of the Year, Song of the Year, Feature of the Year, not talking verses, exclusively features, Beat of the Year, I beat it to the year. That's what I wrote on my Best New Artist, and Underrated Project, and nothing else. So yeah, we'll just hop right into this. We did top threes for everything. My Project of the Year, number 3 is Sincerely Yours by The Sinceres. Carlos sent me that one. Really good, and we witnessed it live. I kissed him. He won't say that though because of the NDA. Number 2, Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q. Most of the year, this was my favorite rap album of the year. Really solid job, Schoolboy. This is your best album ever. Better than all of your old shit where you're your old shit where you sound crazy.
I don't know about that.
And not a settled down dad and humble beast. And number one is GG by Skywater, because of course it fucking is. I love this album so much, and I'm very proud of Skywater and what they have accomplished this year. Yeah.
Best albums. My top 3. Number 3 is American Dream by 21 Savage. It was a...
Forgot about that album.
I know you all did.
It came out in January, didn't it?
It's a good one.
It did. It came out during my birthday month.
That album was better than I'm Greater Than I Was.
It was.
I don't know about that either.
It's a close tie.
I do.
It's a close tie.
American Dream is a great album. Stream that shit. Also, the documentary was fake. If you didn't, the biopic was fake. Thought it was going to be real. Don't know why.
Don't watch it. At number 2 is Catalyst Back on a Vendor by Kadro. Yeah, I listened to that shit like a lot of, like over 100 times. Okay, it was a very good album. Shout out
local legend, Kadro.
Shout out
Kadro.
At my number 1 is We Don't Trust You by Future and Metro Boomin.
That album fucking sucks.
I love that
listen to him. That album's good.
I love... Yeah, the first one, not the second cup. I'll fucking kiss you after this. Okay.
You're supposed to kiss me on camera.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
Yeah, that's my number 1. I think we all know why. This guy back there doesn't like it, but that's okay.
I'm agreeing with the white boy should tell you a lot.
I'm okay.
I'm the fucking here.
Okay.
Number 3, I got Fushi with Pointy Heights. Is it Fouché or Fushi?
Fushi. Great album.
Shout out Fushi. $100 is my favorite song from that album, or Feels Like Home. Great fucking album. Shout out Fushi. Number 2, I got Lexa Gates with Elite Vessel.
Good shit,
good
shit.
Fucking
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Awesome project.
Shout out her.
I would say a newer artist. I'd definitely say it's her breakout year. She's from New York, I believe. She's really fucking dope. And number 1, I got Raven Lene with Bird's Eye. Easily the most beautiful album I've heard this year. A couple of my favorite highlights on there were Candy, Pilot, and Love Me Not. Great fucking songs. Great album. Beautiful shit. Shout out Raven Lene. I almost said Raven. Shout out Raven Lene.
Yay, Carlos!
Alright, so on my list, you fucking bastard.
I'll tell you what a bastard is. The child that we had last year.
Number 3, I'm gonna give it to Robert Glasper for Code Derivation. Yeah, I can.
Deprivation?
I can definitely no.
Oh no.
Derivation.
Derivation.
Yeah, shout out Robert Glasper. Yeah, man.
I promise I can read. So one song would be like his own jazz composition, and then like the other song would be like kind of a flip on it from another producer. It was very solid. It's definitely something that was different. As we continue, the second one is Garen Leon with Palabra de Tus. Really solid. It is corridos, but it's more so on like the romantic side, but it was like very acoustic, very vibrant, and yeah, just overall a good vibe. Yeah, Raza shit. So number 1... we got Jay Worthy and Damn Funk for Magic Hour.
Yeah, that was close for me.
This is exactly what I'd want these days as an old head. Just classic G-Funk shit where I can walk to really quick. Shout out to the song West Side. That song, such a vibe.
Song of the Year. I just want the record to show that I literally flipped a physical coin for this 3rd spot.
Oh.
And it ended up going to Dancing with Somebody by Eric DOA off of his project. Forgot the name of it, but Eric DOA, great song. Reminds me a lot of his project with Glaive that I worship. Second song, I put Beaches by Biba Doobie. I really like this song, and it was a little bit of a late contender because I kind of forgot about it, but I went back to the album recently. Great album if you haven't heard it yet. But yeah, I really love that song. Just very moody, very indie. I feel like Braden this year. Number 1, I went with "Thank God for Me" by Schoolboy Q.
Wow.
Yeah, great song. I'm gonna spoil my
And
list
that's funny
here.
because you fucking hate 3 6 Mafia. And he samples them.
So it's probably one of the best beats of the year. It
Wow.
was
My top 3 favorite songs of this year. Number 3 is "Perfect Fantasy" by Earth Gang. And that was on their album Robophobia, I believe.
Wow. Oh, damn.
Very good song.
Earth Gang's better than Outkast.
No, they're not.
That
I have a straight face.
Earth Gang will tell you they're not better than us.
Yeah, they will.
Outkast will humbly tell you that they're not together anymore.
That's crazy.
Besides that, good song. It came out in the beginning of the year. At my number 2 spot is "Squabble Up" by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you skate often?
Do I skate? I used to skate.
Roller skating?
No.
In the rink?
No.
Fuck.
My number 1 is "Juerga" by Kedra. It was a good song.
Kedra, I hate you.
And it
I hate you,
featured Plessy.
Support your local artists.
Shout out, Cade. All right, my top 3 songs of 2024.
Squabble Up.
Number 3, I got "Heavy on My Mind" by Andra Day and Wale. It's a beautiful fucking song. I don't really know anything about Andra Day.
Andre is an incredible vocalist.
Okay. She dropped an album this year, and this is one of the songs on there. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. There's like a guitar melody that they played throughout the song, and it's really fucking cool. And Wale, as usual, always delivers a pretty solid feature. So, number 2, I got "Paranoia" by the Marias. That song has been stuck in my head since the album came out. I loved it. I got to see it live at Camp Flognon, which is fucking awesome. Shout out the Marias. Really great song. And number 1, I got "Breaking Point" by Eric the Architect, featuring Baby Rose,
What the fuck?
Rude Cat, and Pale J, I think it is. Eric the Architect, if you don't know, he's from Flatbush Zombies. He's like their producer, and he also raps. He makes solo music now, and this is like the 3rd song in his album that came out this year. And Baby Rose, I think, starts the song off. Baby Rose also does the chorus, and it might be the most beautiful chorus I've ever heard on a song in the past 5 years at least, maybe. And I'm not joking. Like, this is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Wow.
It might be one of my favorite songs of all time, like, as of this moment.
Wow.
And Eric, he does this little spoken word shit at the end. He almost made that shit corny, but it was okay. I didn't think it was corny. But, oh, dude, the first time I heard it, though, I was like, is he about to ruin this fucking song? And he
I
didn't.
remember you was conflicted.
He didn't ruin the song. So shout out Eric for not ruining that song.
Yeah, good job.
Because that is a beautiful fucking song. Yeah, I love that song. Shout out to all those people, especially Baby Rose. She made that song. Shout out to Baby Rose.
Wow.
For my best song list, at number 3, it's been overplayed to shit because, gentrification and
Better
shit.
say not like
Gentrification and shit.
But it's merely because of nostalgia. Yeah, it's not like us, yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's, yeah.
I was thinking about that song.
Gentrification and shit.
It's almost at 1 billion streams. That's
Think about
insane.
that.
Insane.
Think about that.
Great diss track.
No, it was just
Beauty and
because,
More.
really more so just, how it came out, how the whole weekend played out. It was definitely, as a hip-hop fan, definitely something to remember, so. But number 2, I got Baby Rose and Bad Bad Not Good with their song, One Last Dance.
Yes.
Yep.
I heard this, it came out as a single, and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it was the last song to the EP, but yeah, no, just amazing song, beautiful vibes within it, just instrumentation as great as always from Bad Bad Not Good, so yeah, definitely has to be there. And at my number 1, I got Herencia de Patrones with their song Heisenberg. Amazing Corrido song, and definitely a song I can definitely memorize because last time I played this song drunk, it's the night where I decided no more shots for Lowe's.
You actually died.
Yeah, so please drink responsibly. Yeah, that's my
holy
list.
shit. Beat of the year, my number 3 option. I'm gonna give it to "Chow" by Bryson Tiller. I feel like Bryson Tiller's album, it almost made the underrated project list for me because I feel like it didn't really get talked about after it came out.
That's fair.
Very much. But "Chow" as a beat is incredible, and I know it was on TikTok, but I don't give a shit.
It's a good song.
Great song. Number 2, I have "R&B" by Mike and Tony Seltzer. I don't even know how to put words to that beat, and I don't even really listen to either of those guys like that, but I just heard it one day, and I was like, yeah, that's incredible. It's kind of got some plug influence on it. And my number 1 is "I Hate to Be Alone" by Four Bats. That album sucked ass, but that song is maybe the most beautiful song I've ever heard in my life, and I don't know why. Incredible job, Four Bats. I'll never listen to you again.
Best beat of the year, starting at number 3, is "Meet the Sixers" by Big X the Plug, Young Hood, and Rosa.
Wow.
Yeah, that beat was actually pretty good. So number 2 is "Parking Lot" by Travis Scott. Pretty good beat.
Nice.
I think it was I don't know if it was I think it was a Mustard beat. Yeah, by Mustard and Travis. I saw Mustard at Camp Flogna with Los.
How did it go?
It was great.
Tell him.
Yeah.
Hey, and if you was at Camp Flogna during the Dochi set and you decided to storm the stage when SZA came out,
that shit
and you
was
knocked
great.
the fucking hot dog out of my hand, and I had to go get another one, and then I took a bite out of it, and I got lockjaw, and I already was feeling like sick. Fuck you, dude. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? What kind of human being are
if
you?
I've ever seen a stampede of women before,
It's
like,
right.
a real one, not like some celebrities like paparazzi shit. No, this is like a wall of women rushing at you.
It was crazy.
It was scary.
I was terrified.
Not fun. It was.
I
Scary.
wasn't even in the pit anymore at that
SZA
point.
does that.
He was getting food.
Anyway.
Yeah, that was my number
so
2,
go ahead.
Parking
Yeah,
Lot
yeah,
by
yeah.
Mustard and Travis Scott. And at my number 1 for beating myself off, to beat of the year,
Wow.
Sorry Not Sorry by Lil Yachty and V's.
That's a great fucking song.
It is a good
Yay,
song.
V's!
Yay!
V's!
Yay! Yay!
Mess with the bowl, you get the
Yay!
points.
Yay!
All right, beat of the year. Number 3, I got 105 West by Jay Worthy, produced by Damn Funk and A-Track.
That's a great song.
It's a great fucking
Yay!
song.
Shout out Damn Funk.
Even better beat. Very West Coast. Music video is so sick. Who's on that song? Channel Tress.
Oh yeah.
Channel Tress saved the year.
DJ Quick.
DJ fucking Quick.
Artist of the year,
Goofy
Channel
ass
Tress.
verse, but it's okay because he's an OG, so it's funny. Number 2, my second favorite beat of the year, You're Bleeding Everywhere by Gene Dawson. I don't know who produced that, but that beat is super cool. It's got like 80s kind of influence going
I
on.
didn't even think about the
80s synths. Yeah, that beat's beautiful. Easily my favorite song on the album. And my number 1 beat of the year is Money Signs by Kenny Mason.
Oh.
That beat is really fucking cool.
Whimper.
And I am going to
Whoa.
look up who produced that. Oh, I typed in Lenny Mason. Whoops.
Lenny Kravitz or Kenny Mason is better.
Sorry, Lenny. Money Signs. Oh my god, this also has 4 producers.
Show him.
Coop being one of them. The guy that's like, Coop on his producer tab.
Coop.
Shout out Kenny fucking Mason and those producers.
You're the best.
You're the best.
All right.
Okay,
Let's
so
go ahead
at
and
my
back
beat of the year, at number 3, I got Garen Leone again with Otra Vez. Great song, such a vibe. At number 2, we got Lexa Gates with Yourself,
Yeah!
which was produced by. It's so crazy. Anyway, so Lexa Gates with Yourself. It was produced by Billy Lemos. Just the layering, especially with the vocals on this beat, it's such a vibe. And my top beat of the year, it's going to be Spiritual Warfare Veteran by Jade, produced by Esteban. Wavy ass shit. Oh, yeah.
Shout out Esteban, shout out Jade. Check out the episode that we did with her.
For that beat, it's just so wavy and just something that reminds me of Alchemist while still having its own identity. It's just dope to see shit like that from people here that are local. Awesome shit. Awesome shit.
Shout out Jade, man.
You're the
And
best.
shout out Esteban.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Features of the year is Smino on Hop Out Your Feelings.
Fucking shit.
Smino might be the greatest artist ever.
Yeah, he made that
He
song.
is top 10 artist ever for me, I think, at this point. He was always kind of fringe top 10, but after Love for Rent and then after what he's been doing the past couple of years, he's so fucking good. I don't understand what anybody could not like about him. He's incredible. Number 2, kind of cheating. I don't give a shit though. Champagne by Georgia Smith. Not technically by Georgia Smith. It's on the Book of Clarence soundtrack. So the song is by somebody else, but she opens the song and she is on for the majority of it, but the listed artist goes on after her. So I don't give a shit. That song is incredible. Georgia Smith is incredible. Shout out Georgia Smith. I don't think anybody has a better R&B stretch than her from 2016 to 2018. It's one of the greatest R&B stretches I've ever heard. Maybe not the best, but like super overlooked and just, she's so incredible. And my number 1 feature, technically a chorus, but it's a feature. T-Pain on that fucking Glorilla song. I love her. That song is absolute horse shit, but that hook is the reason why T-Pain is the king of this shit. Ain't nobody doing hooks better than T-Pain.
Okay.
Shout out T-Pain.
Yo, shout out T-Pain.
We're doing features of the year, and I guess I'm starting with number 3. My number 3 is 105 West, right?
by Jay Worthy?
By Jay Worthy.
Oh!
What feature?
Featuring Ty Dolla $ign, the Channel
Channel Tress.
and DJ Quick. So there's 3 features on there. All right, number 2 is Hot One. That's by Denzel
Tia
Curry.
Kareem. Fuck
Favorite.
ASAP Ferg.
Oh, he had an okay feature?
He had an okay feature, but the Tia Kareem one is better.
That was a French cut for me. That's a great one. I love Tia Kareem.
We saw that live at Camp Flogna too.
Hey.
Penny line.
And my number one is Summer Snowflake by J Cinema and Chow featuring Jade.
Shout out the locals that are coming in clutch this year.
Yeah.
I love you, local
I think
artists.
I sent you guys the song.
He told us about that song earlier this year.
Yes, I did when it came
Shout
out.
out to Jade again.
Pretty good
Shout out
song.
to Jade. Shout
Jade,
out to
she ate on that song. EP, it's an EP. Go listen to it. It's pretty good. The song Summer Snowflake.
All right. My third favorite feature of the year is Tia Kareen, also on Hot One by Denzel Curry, featuring Tia Kareen and A$AP Ferg.
Hell yeah.
Great song, great feature. They killed that shit live
on my
together.
penny line.
Number 2 is also Smino on Hop Out Your Feelings.
Hell yes.
Cal Banks, Buddy, and Smino. Smino quite literally makes that his song, which is weird because Buddy also he's on it for like 20 seconds, and then the rest of the song is Smino. So I guess I don't know. Maybe they just didn't have enough time to record another verse from Buddy, but that's okay.
I was like, isn't that first verse is
yeah,
Smino.
that first verse is Buddy.
That's Buddy.
But Smino quite literally makes that his song. It is one of, if not the best rap song to come out this year. It is fucking awesome.
Buddy, I saw you in public this year at a block party that we went to in California.
Oh,
And
yes.
I was scared to say hi to you.
We also almost saw Smino there.
Yeah,
he was
we
there
left
later that
early,
night.
and he brought out Westside Boogie.
We did see Pilo and Chuck English.
Westside Boogie stopped dodging us. And shout out Pilo for taking the picture
Yeah,
with us.
shout out Pilo, Pharrell of the Bay.
Pilo,
He's the
Pharrell
Pharrell
of the Bay. We got a picture with that fool.
We have a picture.
It's the funniest picture ever.
I forgot to tell him he was a Pharrell of the Bay though.
Yeah.
So my number one feature of the year is Lil Nas X on Light by Skywater and Lil Nas
I love
X.
that song.
I hate to say
Slay Queen.
No diss to Skywater, but I do think Lil Nas X kind of stole the show.
I just had a light bulb. Trying to be the psycho.
That feature is so goddamn catchy.
It's a great one.
It made me fall in love with the song.
It made me remember that Lil Nas X is a good artist.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot about that fool.
Skywater's dope too, though. There were some other good songs on that album, but that feature by Lil Nas X is fucking awesome. So shout out Lil Nas X. I hope you make more music.
We support the LGBT community here. He just turned his back on them.
Features of the year. On my number 3, we got Conway on Westside Gunn's Free Shots. It was one of the more memorable parts of the newest Westside Gunn album. It was just like so. The beat was so just absolutely crazy. One of his more like experimental type beats. And
What was that line he had on there? I forgot to listen to Conway's album this year, that Slant Face one.
Oh, that one was also.
I was told it was great.
This motherfucking muffler on the sub sound like Dougie Fresh beatboxing. He's on the wall.
No, please don't turn the camera.
No, he's gonna.
Oh, you're bringing him over.
Yeah,
Okay, you have to hold that now the rest of the episode.
Muffler on the... What do you
The
say?
light is covering Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew.
Muffler on the sub.
Wow. I don't even need to
Sound
put
like
it on
Dougie Fresh beatboxing.
I don't even need to put it on the screen no more.
Fucking Conway, that shit.
There's a reason they don't
That
talk
is
about
so
Dougie
crazy.
Fresh no more.
Can't say I've ever predicted when I first met Brain that he would be that enthralled by Dougie Fresh, but
Human beatboxing.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
number 2 we got Absol on Schoolboy Q's Foe. This is one of, as of recent, one of the better highlights of Absol was like just the weird shit that he can rap on, and Schoolboy he delivered, but there was something about Absol where it was just the beat was practically made for him. And my favorite feature of the year is Earl Sweatshirt on El
Oh my
Crusteo,
fucking god, I forgot about
Words
this.
to Live By. Look.
Damn.
I forgot about that song.
Free Gaza, we on the corner like Israelites. Come on, man.
Dog, we saw that shit live. That was incredible. That was an incredible night.
Yeah.
Earl, you're the best ever.
I was dancing and shit. So was Liv.
Inshallah.
He was doing his little
Dude,
dancing.
he was dancing so much he dropped the joint. It
Yeah.
pulled out. The joint fell out of yeah.
It was my moment.
Just a bunch of dudes
jumping
jumping around screaming that shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I had my out.
one of the more like surprising
Not that.
parts of those performances was just Earl's like energy throughout Camp Flogna. So definitely had to mention that song, and I just love that beat so much.
Great list, Carlos.
You did great.
That's
That was
Don't go
dude.
far. I gotta propose to you. Best new artist. Come here, little man.
Yay.
Best new artist. I just have Skywater. I love Skywater. That's the only artist I have. All right, you're next.
Yay.
all you had?
Yeah,
That's literally
I
it.
did not listen to like anybody this year. That was new.
Yeah.
I guess if you count local scene, I listen to a lot of cool local artists. There was some very incredible artists that came out this year, and I know I didn't say all your names, but you know I'm always there to support you, so keep doing your thing. We got some special shit prepared for the local scene. Stay tuned.
His Obey 17 album was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
Yo,
Yes.
Obey 17 almost made the cut too. The fuck
Oh,
was
and
the
Your
one?
Kid's a Star by Vex.
Your Kid's a Star almost made the cut too.
I almost had this band moted.
I need somebody to come through. I didn't want to put any local artists on my list, but you local legends, you guys are legends. Vex, drop that one song. You know the one.
The one.
I'll put it on the screen. Right here.
Put the body and money in base. Get it quick, I don't get attached. Make it simple for me like a fish bag. I'm dressing in drag. Bitches playing is keeping it.
Alright.
All right. So my number 3 is Big X the Plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 2 is Kadro.
Oh my god.
Blazing Time.
Max is a
Back
hater.
up.
We're all fans
I
of
like Catalyst.
I like Catalyst a lot.
I like Catalyst. I'm just.
I do my little
can't
dance
glaze-
when I listen
can't
to
glaze-
it. I'm Johan.
You're the devil.
You know my ass with a corn on now. I'm finna stuff on both y'all.
Great
Big
song.
ass something limousines.
Big beans.
Big on
Zing,
something.
zing,
Big
zong,
limousines.
zing.
Number 3, I got Ray Khalil. They had a pretty solid breakout year with their new album Crybaby. Really cool project, like throwback R&B stuff on there. A lot of really cool songs on there, and I felt like it was like a bigger year for them with this new project. She's a Bore is one of my favorite songs of the year, so shout out to Ray Khalil. I think you're dope. My second best new artist of 2024 is Jade, local artist. We've already said enough. So shout out Jade, you're dope, and shout out to the local scene as well. My number 1 best new artist is Lust Sick Puppy. They are an artist from New York, and crazy fucking album that came out this year. Batshit insane. It's like a mix of like hardcore, hip hop, and I don't mean hardcore hip hop. I mean like hardcore, like the actual subgenre of like rock and metal and shit. And the shit that Mateo listens to. Shout out to Mateo. It's like that mixed with underground hip hop mixed with like fucking dubstep. This shit is insane. I don't even know how to categorize this shit. It's just bad shit, a lot of energy, and I think you should check it out if you're into like out there cutting edge music.
My best new artist, at number 3, I got Chino Pecas. He's a Corridos artist. His album, it was definitely a solid showcase of what he can do with the genre, for sure. At number 2, we got Samara Sin, lyrical miracle type
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Max sent her her song, I think it was Moving Day.
She's fucking sick.
Ever since then, yeah, she's been one of my favorite rappers that's popped out as of recent. Definitely of anything, I just feel like her cadence is just definitely something I feel like really shows off what she can do with the beat. And for my top artists, the glazing just doesn't stop. We got Jade.
Shout out the local scene.
Shout out the locals.
For something she's doing to be doing it where we're from, for sure, it's definitely a breath of fresh air. Dude, there is still some shit I feel like each time when I go back, I'm like, man, I'm dumb as fuck. How did I not get this? Shout out to you.
Last one, gang! Underrated project this year. I got Hella by 1999 Write My Future. I don't know where the fuck I found this thing at, but I still don't really know who the fuck they are.
It's a long
album. Very long.
Yeah.
But it's good.
There's some great songs on there.
It's
Check it out if you haven't already. Next I have Accelerator by Greek. If you are at all a fan of Daniel Caesar or you miss Frank Ocean a little bit, I would check that album out. Very peaceful, very beautiful, very that motherfucker can shred like a motherfucker. And then lastly, I have the Book of Clarence soundtrack for the movie The Book of Clarence. It really encapsulates like gospel music and hip hop in like a very beautiful form and facet, and there's some incredible features on there. But that album is great rapping, great singing. It's like a perfect blend of hip hop, R&B, and gospel. I love it very much.
Underrated project. Number 3 is Sauce Father by Sauce Walker.
Houston again.
Houston again. Seemed a little too long for me.
You were the only person that listened to that shit.
But it was good though.
It was good.
Good.
A little too long.
Right.
It still was good. That's why it's number 3. So number 2 is Almighty So 2 by Chief Keef.
That's a good one.
That album was fucking stupid. It actually felt like he actually worked on it. Like he actually took his time to do make a project, like actually work on it, do something, not just bullshit his fucking way through some shit. He actually took his time with the album, which I myself as a Chief Keef fan could appreciate. And at my number 1 is Kings of the Mischievous by Denzel Curry.
Ah, shit.
For me, it was underrated. Not a lot of people liked it in the beginning. I remember all of this. Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I liked
it's
it.
fine. The album was fine, actually.
Yeah, you were shitting on it when it came
I think
out.
it's fine. I don't think it's like the best thing ever. And I people was talking about it like it was the best thing ever.
I thought it was great. I liked it.
And me and Braden here to perform. Soulja Boy in it. Oh, watch me crank it, watch me. Whoa.
My top 3 underrated projects of 2024. I have For Crying Out Loud by Phineas. I know he's more of a mainstream artist, but I didn't really hear a lot of people talk about this project. You know, being Billie Eilish's fucking brother. You'd think more people would talk about it, but I actually really thought it was like really good. Yeah, it's not like your typical pop project, and Phineas was already known to be a great writer, but the instrumentation on there is really cool. Like, he got a lot of cool production value into the album, and I really liked it a lot. Not a lot of people talked about it. Number 2, I got Slow Burn by Baby Rose and Bad Bad Not Good. It's an EP.
That's a great one. I almost put that one on there.
I don't really have much to say about it. It's some of the most beautiful shit I've ever heard. You need to listen to that shit. And I only say it's underrated because Baby Rose still isn't really that big of an artist yet, I don't feel like, in terms of like the R&B scene. And I think she could get a lot more recognition. So shout out to Baby Rose and Bad Bad Not Good.
I pray to you, Baby Rose.
And my number 1 most underrated project of 2024 is Carousel from Hell by Lustig Puppy. This shit is some of the most creative stuff I've ever heard in a while. It's insane. It's not for everybody. It's kind of scary a lot at times. It's kind of scary shit when you listen to it, but it is really cool and really creative. So I really recommend checking that shit out.
Underrated project. All right, number 3, I got Nails with Every Bridge Burning, a metal album, landed on this spot. And while I felt like it did get like a pretty good amount of attention, I felt like it, like, I don't know, I kind of just expected more of the reception, being that it was their first project in like 7 years, but maybe I missed something, or I don't know, but still I think is a worthwhile listen to if you're a metal fan, so please go check that out. Number 2, we got Lexa Gates with Elite Vessel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just overall, just soul samples left and right, some old school ass beats and shit. And Lexa, I definitely like how, while she can kind of like play her kind of like more goofy side, it's also like kind of met with a more emotional, vulnerable side that I feel like evens it out to where, I feel like she's definitely entertaining to listen to as an old head. And number 1, I got Schoolboy Q with Blue Lips.
Hell yeah.
I feel like this also, like, it didn't get as much attention as I felt like some of his other projects in just certain circles I'm in, but definitely his best in years, and something I kept constantly going back to. Shout out to Schoolboy.
Shout out the
Shout
man.
out to Schoolboy Q.
Shout out Schoolboy Q.
Shout out.
You're the best. Okay, does anybody have any last words before we leave?
2024
Sucked.
a year of many
2024 was
horrible
crazy.
projects.
I literally listened to 200 albums this year, and I liked
most-
maybe 10 of them.
The most streamed song was a diss track.
I think I speak for all my brothers here when I say that we're very, we can all scoot left a little bit. We're not in the center. Okay,
Yeah, you scoot
left. Okay, I think I speak for all my brothers here when I say we fuck with you guys so much. Thank you for the support this year. It's been incredible. I can't wait to talk and meet a bunch of you next year. We have huge plans for the show. 2, the growth we've gotten is incredible. The people that we met are incredible. And 3, we are all Team Drake. And I speak for all of us when I say that. We love Drake.
No, I don't.
Thank you guys for the great year. Seriously, we really appreciate everybody sticking up for us. We're getting to the point now where people want to book with us. We're not even having to go out to find a lot of you guys. So we really appreciate that. You guys are literally the best. And I just can't wait to watch this community grow.
It was a huge year for us.
Yeah, and there's more to come.
Yeah.
We have a whole new setup, a whole new show flow. Everything's going to be different. Everything changes. Stowe's coming on the show also.
Fans.
He can. Hey, shout out Brie Van. She's going crazy on TikTok right now. Okay, that's it. Love you guys.
Peace.
I'll just keep